Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to TFS Plays Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke.
Woo!
I'm Lanny Petractor.
I'm sad.
I'm Grant, and it's been 24 hours, and I've recovered from my fears and problems. Everything's back to my status quo.
It has been exactly 30 seconds.
It has been 24 hours to the viewers at home, and they're who I'm talking to.
That is fine.
You fixed everything in 24 hours?
My whole life is back on track.
Grant using that time skip ability.
After a mere 24 hours. Thank God for time skip. Way to go, everybody in the comments who preached about how much better it would be with those points we didn't think about. Remember that one, Kieran? What was it that they kept saying?
Yeah, that was that one, like, Takeshi 27 had a pretty good one.
Takeshi 27. Thank you so much for your great comment.
Thank you kindly, Takeshi. Loved you in Battle Royale. Anyway, hashtag TFS Grinds. If you had to pick any supernatural creature you wanted to be, what would you choose and why?
Any supernatural creature?
Any supernatural creature.
I feel like the Kieran's an easy answer.
Oh.
But if I had to go with, like, a supernatural creature I could be, I don't know, Mothman seems pretty fun.
Mothman?
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I just go spook people and fly away.
I'd
Don't
want
you
to be
show up around tragedies?
Yeah?
I'd want to be a
Have a good time.
shapeshifter, a doppelganger.
Ooh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
fun.
Shapeshifter is my usual go-to because it's just so versatile. But if you're gonna go ahead and steal that one, I'm gonna go with a unicorn because I'm so majestic.
Oh.
Actually, griffins are fucking rad.
Griffins are pretty rad.
Fuck it, Griffin!
They're-
Griffin corn!
They're real cool. Also, I feel like we weren't finding very many Badoo at first. It was all Badoofs, but now it's all
now
Badoo.
nothing
And it's
but-
making me mad because it makes me not want to switch into the people who I want to level up. Because, like, it's not necessarily that I'm, like, afraid Raisin couldn't handle a Badoo 7 levels lower than it, but I don't want to take that chance after the day I've had.
How does a griffin eat? Just period. Because a beak is made for cracking nuts, and they have like
Actually,
fangs.
it has a.
It's got a sharp beak, right?
Yeah,
Like
it's
a
got
bird
like a
of prey?
hawk-like beak. It's like a bird of prey. It can tear meat.
Okay.
And I feel like griffins are often depicted as having, like, claws, so, like, if they need to, like, puncture skin or something, if their beak isn't up to it.
No, I'm an idiot. I didn't say anything.
No, it's okay. Most of the depictions of griffins, like, I mean, if you have to, like, fight a griffin in, like, The Witcher or something, yeah, they eat meat. They eat horses and shit. Horses also.
Oh yeah, I forgot there was that like griffin fight. I need to fucking play that game.
It's
more.
so good.
Yeah.
I've still never played it. I have not put a single second into Witcher 3.
It's very good.
I messed with Witcher 2 for like a little bit, but just couldn't get into it.
Witcher 3 is, like, so superior to Witcher 2. Like, and I loved Witcher 2.
It's very good.
All right. Hashtag TFS Grinds by Brian Medina asking, if you could speak any other language, what would it be?
Japanese is the easy one with the media I consume.
That's fair.
That said, I've always thought, well, maybe not. I was gonna say German sounds cool, but I feel like I would never use it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's just like, what language do you think would be most useful? I choose dog. I want to learn how to talk dog and understand dog.
That'd be neat.
Programming languages.
I was an asshole.
C++.
I was gonna say I've been trying to learn C#. It'd be cool to just know that right away.
Ooh, this is another fun power one by Red Leaf.
All right.
Hashtag TFS Grinds. Would you rather have the power to fly or phase through walls?
Fly. Phase through walls is nice. Like, I'm not downplaying it, but personally,
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot more illegality that comes with phasing through walls.
Yeah.
Which I'm all about. I'd probably like phasing through walls.
also, shoot, I forgot that this is the gen where electric types can still be paralyzed.
We still probably win.
We could, yeah. We'll just be going second, and every so often not taking a turn.
Man, I'm not sure, because like I see the benefit to flight, and I like the question I always have with flight is like people say like, oh yeah, I'd want the ability to fly. Like, what's your speed?
Yeah, that's also important. If I'm flying super slow, that's kind of.
And then I always got freaked out by flying after watching Chronicle, and they're just like in the sky, and then one of them always gets hit by a fucking jet, and it's like, oh shit! I didn't think about that.
Well, see, I'd just be like, I would fly, but just not like super high. Like,
see, here's where I start. Like, here's where I start getting a brain blast. If I phase through walls, is my momentum increased or preserved? So like, if I phase through walls, if I phase through walls like a skyscraper, do I then like launch myself because I continuously phase through and through, or am I just like walking speed, however I can get there?
I took it as walking speed through.
I feel like it's like you can. You know what? I'm gonna go phase through walls because that means I have control over my molecular density.
Yeah, because like that has a few other things you could extrapolate from it.
What I wonder is you're phasing through walls. What's stopping you from phasing through the ground at the same time?
See, that's what I mean, though. Like you'd be controlling your density. It's like, okay, this part of my foot that's going through the wall is not dense.
Are you losing a thin layer of skin every time you phase through stuff because you have to keep the bottom layer?
Yeah, it might be like a hop through the wall.
Ah, so like
and
really
then you kind of have to know how thick the wall is.
Yeah, because then if you materialize a bit too early,
you're dead.
Also, well, consider this: if you're phasing through walls, that means like the physical realm isn't.
Or would you be able to swim through the ground at that point?
Yeah, I was going to say, could you just if you can phase through at will? And you're phasing through the ground and suddenly fall or whatever, that would mean the heat of the core of the earth and the pressure wouldn't affect you, right? Because if you're going through the wall anyway, might as well things aren't really gonna.
Well, you see, that depends on like how we're going with this like molecular density thing. Because if you get too hot, all of a sudden your molecules are just gonna be fucking all over the place.
And that's true.
And then you're never maybe the core of the Earth is full of phasers.
That's also fair.
Oh, I like it.
I also hadn't considered because I was gonna say
then
you could just fall straight through and just end up in China or whatever. But like, no gravity doesn't work that way.
In the middle. In that eternal hell, I mean, you'd be dead.
Okay, so yeah, maybe I will wish that.
Nah, dude, it's a big party where everyone that can phase through walls is hanging out.
Yeah, everybody's molecules are getting mixed together.
Just having a great time.
Wonderful.
Son of a bitch.
They know like 3 moves,
Yeah.
and all of them are annoying.
Okay, hashtag TFS grinds. This is gonna be a big choice.
All right.
By Dylan. It's either Coke or Cock. In each of your Nuzlocks, who are each of your favorite non-starter team members? So per game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, toughie. Because you can't just say Mr. Steak anymore for silver.
Yeah. Well,
All right, so let's start with Leaf Green. Who is your
Leaf
favorite? Who is your favorite non-striker member?
I mean, being completely honest, I don't know if any of us would have picked Striker as our favorite.
No.
Yeah,
but
he was
still,
kinda there.
you have to.
Yeah.
You got to put
Stipulate.
that qualifier in there.
I mean,
Obviously, my boy Sandrew, close to my heart.
Sandrew's all right.
I like Johnny Cash, probably.
Johnny Cash. I personally really liked what we came up with for Butt Dork.
Yeah, that was fun.
The blind Raichu.
Yeah, I mean, I love Alex. Alex was, a Firo, close to my heart, but Alex also did not have a ton of personality, so
He also got killed by a fighting type move.
yes. But he's a normal type, so that's fair.
Yeah. Critical hit cross chops. You can't really control them.
Yeah, not something we could deal with.
All right, moving on to Soul Silver. This
Soul
one I
Silver?
feel like is going to be a bit tougher.
No, Budge.
I almost knew instantly you were going to say Budge.
Because Budge did so much
Budge
work.
did a lot of work.
Budge was quite
It's hard.
handled himself well.
It's hard for me not to say Slowmara.
Slowmara was real good.
Hux was Soul Silver, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, Hux.
But Soul Silver had a lot of bangers.
Yeah, we had a lot.
Get
We
it?
had MC Pinchy. We had Cool Hand
Nancy
Luke.
Panchy is real great.
All right,
Lots
let's see.
of good stuff.
Moving on to, I guess Moon was the next
Moon,
one.
Yeah,
we did.
Moon was after that.
Tinkerbell. My biggest
Tinkerbell?
regret was being the one to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Followed very closely by Pojo, who you murdered.
Yes. I would say Gunbeak surprised me time and time again.
Gunbeak
Yes,
was
Gunbeak
continuously amazing.
Gunbeak truly did pull like
When we got Gunbeak, I was like, this will last for a little bit, but we don't need
Gunbeak
fly.
stayed
so-
till the end.
Yeah,
Gunbeak.
Till the very
Yeah.
very end.
Gunbeak was like the
final
lone
survivor.
survivor.
We should have bred them together if they were like compatible because they were in the same egg group, weren't they?
We did. We had
Yeah.
Baby Victory.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You had baby group victory.
One step ahead of you.
Kieran, did you have a favorite that was not listed there?
No. No, I feel like Gunbeak would have probably
Gunbeak
been
is
mine
your
too.
That's fair.
Eckerd.
All right, moving on to.
If that would have been
People are
Emerald.
gonna be really mad that we didn't choose Ivan, by the way, for silver.
Look.
but look, we loved Ivan. Ivan is a special boy that will forever be in our hearts. But I'm sorry, Slomara.
I think I enjoyed the idea of Ivan more than Ivan himself.
Oh, birthday!
Not that idea. That was a bad one.
All right, moving
For
on. Moving on
Emerald.
to Emerald.
My ex is a pretty easy
My
pick.
ex, yeah.
Because that was like I just still never expected.
Nobody
to
expected
care.
to like a Gulpin
Yeah, at all,
or a Swalot.
and that was kind of fun.
Yeah, I think universally it's got to be my ex on that one.
My ex is a real solid choice.
Yeah. So tough for some of them, but
Yeah.
for Emerald it was a pretty easy call. Good question. Thank you. That was a head scratcher for some of those.
I got really nervous there because it's used growth twice and has Mega Drain. What the fuck is this Badoo?
It's doing nothing.
I mean, it still didn't hurt like that much, but still, that's way more than I
Oh, Ping! Come on.
expected. This is getting to the point where like I don't want to switch someone in to deal with this because they'll be going into a not resisted double
No, that's
double
the best
power
way to stay.
Mega Drain.
It's just I'm gonna keep using Water Sport.
Is it out of other moves?
It definitely has more Mega Drains because it's only used it once.
Look how much damage this does.
I know. Actually, I think Astonish might be doing more. I should probably be doing that instead. I keep thinking that Leech Life will be super effective, but the Part Poison cancels out the
yeah.
grass weakness to Bug.
Okay,
That's
this
right.
one's kind of interesting by Nocturnal. If you could bring one Pokemon to the real world to be your bro, one to be your pet, and one to be your bodyguard, who would they be? P.S. Love you guys so much. Keep being awesome. Thanks so much,
So
Nocturnal.
Bro, Pet, and Bodyguard, so 3 of them?
Yeah, like one's your best friend. One of them is like something that you just kind of keep around that's like a happy little pet, and then one of them is there to protect you at all times.
Okay. I would have Bro Meowth, a pet Spearow, Bodyguard Mewtwo.
I would want a Bro Lucario because I think it could like teach me some like
All right.
sick fighting moves and shit. Teach me some of that Lucario karate. Lucarate, yo.
Yeah.
I don't know. Pet is the tougher one I'll have to come back to, but Bodyguard, Arceus. Just have God protect me.
yeah.
I got God on my side.
Yeah. With Arceus, you have the power of God and anime on your side.
Yeah, God and animator on my side.
I'd probably want my bro. I'd want a Sneasel. Just,
All right.
just be buds. I'd want a pet, Klefki,
Ah, all right.
because always hanging out. Just have
little jangling keys.
Have fun. And bodyguard,
Yeah, who's the bruiser you'd want to hang out with?
Steelix.
All right, that's not bad.
Pretty good.
That said, you can't really take Steelix in anywhere. Be way
Yeah, I'm
too
in a
big.
Pokeball.
Yeah.
A Pokeball.
Just saying, how often do you need bodyguards outside?
No, it'll be indoors. if I'm really threatened,
If there is danger,
this is now everyone's problem.
fair enough.
You know, I think after just like raising it and loving it, I think I'd want a pet like Mr. Steak.
Yeah.
Just a
Just a big old Meganium, a dopey
just
Meganium.
loving
Yeah,
ya.
you could ride them, have fun. That'd be nice.
Remember the heady days of having a Crobat, man Crobat? None of us mentioned him as our favorite.
Because I continuously forget him despite him pulling so much weight.
That's the thing. He's like the roadie. He's the man in the background that does all the work.
He's the perfect bat in that he lived in the shadows but did everything we needed. The world may have forgotten him, but he was a true patriot.
Man Crobat was awesome.
Speaking of, we got the Soothe Bell, right? We should probably throw that on good old Ping.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably good. Jack the Mage asks, #TFS Grimes, if you could live in any anime universe, barring Pokemon, including drawbacks, what would it be? Example, in DBZ, you'd still be a human, or in Avatar, The Last Airbender, you risk being a non-bender.
Oh, so I'm just
Also,
me?
Avatar's not an anime. Stop trying that.
Yes, it is.
It kind of is, but it's not.
Hey, to add to my shame from last episode real quick, was
No.
Tractor holding the Soothe Bell?
No, Raisin has it.
No, he doesn't.
No, Raisin has the Quick
Cleo
Claw.
has it.
Cleo's not holding anything.
Did Tractor have it?
Tractor might have had it.
I thought I...
Oh, he did have it. It was to calm him down when he was doing the murdering. It's gone.
It's gone.
All right.
Yep, it's gone.
Will not be missed. He got buried with it. He deserves it.
Fair enough.
He'll have it. He'll have it so he can ring it if he's still alive.
Yeah, he got to listen to it as he was dying. As he was thinking his last thoughts, it went jingle, jingle.
Yeah, and he was soothed for one final moment.
His little beak created a smile, and he faded off into poke eternity. Yeah, any anime world with drawbacks,
Okay,
aside from Pokemon.
So live in an anime world with drawbacks.
Too many horrific shit in some of those big shonen worlds.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, shonen. No, I would not want to be in a shonen world. Hell no.
Way too much horrific shit can go wrong. And I'd have to put in way too much effort to get good.
Here's the thing. I feel like while Dragon Ball is a dangerous universe, just about everyone who dies gets brought back.
Well, anybody important.
No, like, every time they blow up a city, they're always like, and bring back everyone Boo killed. Bring back everyone the Saiyans killed.
Except for Nappa.
Yeah, that city he blew up stayed off the map. We never got that wish.
Because they needed to use the Dragon Balls to bring back Goku. Save everyone else.
There's capsule technology.
Also,
Yeah.
okay, so been rewatching Kai.
How expensive do you think capsules are?
They've got to be pretty pricey. Then again, just about everyone seems to have them, so I don't know.
I don't think everybody seems to have them. We only ever see them on Bulma.
True. It is her company. But so some quick thoughts, particularly around the Namek saga, the Namek to Android transition like moment. So first of all, the Mechians come in, live with Bulma while they stay on Earth, while their Dragon Balls are being restored and whatnot, and we're bringing back all of our friends who our shitty Earth Balls can't bring back.
Gotcha.
And then they go, hey, so anyway, can you go like just send us to a different planet? I don't know why they did that, because they talk about how great living at Bulma's is. They're like, there's tons of room, we've got all this fun stuff. Like,
I think it's the fact that the Namekians are like very much they're a modest people.
Okay.
They don't want to like impose on
that's fair.
The briefs and like
Bulma continuously assures them that it's just like, no, we got tons of room. Trust me, we're the richest family on Earth.
And that does bring up the point that like on that planet there is tons of land to just say like, hey, yeah, here's where the Namekians live now.
Yeah, they could go to Piccolo's Valley where he lives there because he says it feels like home somehow or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
You think he wants people around at his place though? No, he doesn't.
basically lives with Gohan the next 3 years. But then on top of that, did Vegeta only want to become immortal because Frieza wanted it? Because as soon as Frieza's out of the picture, he stops caring about it. He is sitting there with the Dragon Balls being used right in front of him, and no one there is near strong enough to stop him. And he doesn't make a move on him at all. He watches the dragon get summoned to bring back Krillin.
I think since Frieza is gone, he's not like Frieza was the person he was afraid of.
Okay.
So being immortal would mean like Frieza will never be able to kill me.
All right. But with Frieza out of the picture and Goku clearly being the naive guy who won't murder, and him being his only perceived competition at that point.
Yeah. Not really an issue.
Okay. I just found it strange that he's like, let's get immortality, Nappa. Let's travel across the galaxy, go way out of our way for this.
Beyond that, before that, Vegeta had never died before, and Vegeta died to Frieza. So
Yes.
maybe he realized death ain't so bad.
Death ain't got shit on me. I'll come back. One of these Earthling idiots will bring me back for a reason.
Don't remind us.
I didn't know you could find those wild out here. This
Apparently.
actually
Yeah.
threw me off.
It's a high level, too.
Trusting you, Raisin.
I think confusion is now the move where I look at it and I'm like, no.
Like,
Fucking Kadabra.
it's still no cross shot to me.
It's yeah. That killed in one hit out of nowhere.
Yes.
Like while we weren't even paying attention, we're like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna die. It's
Yeah,
gonna die. What happened?
Yeah, we were having a conversation when that snuck in.
Yeah, I can't think of like going back to the question we were asked. I can't
Oh
really
yeah,
think of
yeah.
an
Anime world.
anime world I'd want to live in. Like Pokemon seems like the most peaceful one to do it. Is the problem?
But that's taken out of the equation. Because that's always my go-to choice.
I wouldn't want to live in the Yu-Gi-Oh world because despite the fact that their entire like economy is based on card games that I'd probably be okay at, I don't want to have to learn all the rules of Yu-Gi-Oh.
I like how
pretty
most
daunting.
shonen we're kicking out because we're like, man, it'd like be too scary, too hard. Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't want to learn.
Think
the
about
rules
shadow
of
games
Yu-Gi-Oh.
too. That's awful.
No, yeah, you don't die. You're sent to eternal, like, damnation. At least for a hot minute. It feels eternal. And that's all that matters.
One Piece would be horrific because you got those like fucking monsters everywhere.
Yeah.
Nope.
And the government is awful.
No thanks. Way too much water.
That and everybody has like really long limbs and it's creepy.
Very big.
I don't want to see what I look like in the One Piece universe.
Yeah, nobody draw that. Nobody draw us as One Piece characters. Nobody.
It's an
And
order.
don't use the hashtag TFS fan art to do it either.
Yeah, don't do that.
I will not retweet it with the TFS fan art Twitter that I have.
Don't do it.
You've been warned.
I'm gonna say
this really goes into the problem of me not watching enough anime.
I'm gonna go ahead and say
I'm just thinking of all of them where I'm just a Joe Schmo. All
Yeah.
of them are either the real world, but it's just like Harry Potter answers. Like, I might not be a wizard, so it's just here.
yeah. Like I was gonna say, right? I guess Inuyasha because he had to like go to a different time period where there was all the crazy shit.
Yeah.
There was still normal world.
Yeah.
Inuyashiki, I don't want two death murder robots flying around. Hell no. Killing bites. No, I don't want people that can turn into animals that just murder people left and right. No thanks.
I wouldn't want to live in the Hunter x Hunter universe because I don't want chimera ants to exist ever.
That's a nightmare situation.
Any world where those things can exist is not a world I want to
I
live.
don't want to live in Fist of the North Star. I
Yeah.
don't want to live in Naruto. I don't want to live in, like, Toriko or anything because fuck that.
Maybe the
Ultimate
Food Wars
muscle.
maybe the Food Wars universe. There's a lot of good food, and I've never seen the show, so I don't think there's anything
I
bad.
think it's just normal life.
Yeah.
But everybody cooks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Prince of Tennis, somebody.
Yeah, like that's what I'm like getting to is like I'm kind of fine where I am.
Sword Art Online because somehow cute girls play video games.
Oh yeah, that's right. They don't.
Because they don't in the real world.
That's right, Grant.
That's what my internet tells me.
I'd be okay in the world of Overlord if I were a player character.
No, okay, fine. I want dot hack. I picked dot hack.
Okay,
then,
dot hack.
just so I could because I want that to exist. I want to be able to play a VR MMO that has just everything. And if there's a risk of me getting into a coma, I had fun.
Yeah, but then you're still on the. Yeah, but you're still in the game though.
Yeah,
I
and
think.
so if I'm sleeping, there's no bad times, man. Only dreams. What I'm saying is I'd like to be in a coma.
just sleep. and nobody's allowed to wake you up.
Yeah, can't do that. Kaiji, fucking awful. Hell no.
Oh God, no.
Oh.
Like everything I like, I'm like, damn, no. Unless I have superpowers guaranteed, I ain't going there.
I mean, I'd never have to, like, so long as
Yeah, I wouldn't want to live in the One Punch Man universe. That would be fucking terrible.
No,
Yeah.
that'd be
Every single
awful.
goddamn day, something's like an entire city's blowing up.
Well, if you live in the, if you live in Saitama City, I feel like
Yeah,
that's where
then you're
things-
still blowing up.
Yeah,
I feel
no,
like
he-
that. No, I mean, I feel like it's. I feel like it's Saitama City is where shit keeps going down. We don't. I feel like we don't really hear about stuff anywhere else.
That giant ship showed up over City A, which is the biggest city.
Oh yeah. Never mind.
You know what? Beyblade.
That seems fair.
Because I have
Everything's safe there.
everything's safe in Beyblade. Nobody dies. We're all having a good time, and I can just play with my stupid spinning top and talk to it. It's fine. It's basically a Pokemon.
What about you at home? What anime world would you live in that's not Pokemon? And you had to, and you run the risk of being just normal Joe Schmo. Let us know in the
Hey.
comments below. We got a dark move. Cleo knows how to bite now.
Hooray!
And she'll bite back next time on TFS Plays Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke.